I was moving the head around to get a clue. I did resume the... Okay. Easy. Oh.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label.
Okay, normally...
Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Okay, normally when you move the head around, you either go all the way to the left or all the way to the right, and that's what unlocks the clue. There you had to go not quite all the way to the right, and I kept missing it. Because I was going too quickly, I guess. Anyway, that's the clues. So the only lead we've got is the laundromat, because that was the only other clue there. I used my intuition to discover all the other clues. Guess we gotta get an address. I mean, maybe she was there last night or something. I don't even know. We don't have anything else to go on, so... Let's go on this. Oh, hey, bros, what's up?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Oh, really?
Detective Phelps,
Excellent.
LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Suspicious persons, Catherine. Tell us all about them.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
A homo? I mean, hobo. Tell me more about this hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Find the hobo leader.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big
Oh, okay. Okay.
Anything I can do to help.
Okay.
I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Well, that's a lead, I guess. A suspicious person seen in the area, but I mean, just because there is a strange hobo here doesn't mean he killed the lady. And was there even the right time of day if she was murdered around 2 a.m.? But it's something.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry
Like a hoboss.
12
Yeah.
West
You gotta find the hoboss.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
Alright. The hobo camp's nearby, and it's a much more solid lead, I feel, than the laundromat, so I'm actually just gonna go straight for the hobos. We'll take the car over, though. Looks like my buddy friend already got in the car in the passenger seat, so I guess I'll drive. Plus, he's probably way too fucking drunk to drive. He normally is. Let's roll.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
I'm glad you just agree with me now, Rusty. This is a good dynamic. We can use this. Just always recognize that I probably know what I'm doing better than you do. It's flawless. Also, for some reason, my game just got a tiny bit lighter. Like a noticeable amount, though, so not really a tiny bit. Anyway. Let's go check out this hobo camp.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 is shots fired 410 South Flower Street.
I don't even care, man.
Indiana code 3 identify.
It's not my current case. It's not my problem. What am I, a police officer? You think I give a fuck about crime? Don't be ridiculous. I mean, I care about the one specific crime which I am tasked to deal with. That's about it. Ah, yes. I know this hobo camp well. I once spent 700 years as a hobo.
I thought, where's my wife? Nobody cares about me. I took a
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. Do you know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet. The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can win.
At least the rain stopped. We can change back into those white bucks now.
So you really don't think we should look around now? Well, if you think we ought not to, Rusty, then I guess we ought not to. Alright, laundry service chain, Westlake branch. You can drive to this one.
You're behind the wheel.
Let's roll.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written.
Fail driving.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
It's true, you know, it doesn't really fit. I mean, there's no message. The victim was left with her clothes intact. It's not quite the same. Let's see if we can find anything out here. Hey, Broseph. Brohim. Dude guy, Broseph guy, bro.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
Oh, okay, cool. I guess this is going to be more helpful than I initially believed. I didn't think of the fact that obviously they're going to have, you know, like the victim's name, for example.
I've got clothes that need pressing.
So what was it, F1? I should have been paying more attention.
That dress, is it there?
What was it? I wasn't actually paying attention. I forgot already, guys. It's okay. I'm only a little senile. Alright, laundry label. F1363, okay. F1363. This is right here. This is T. Tarleton, 43 Emerald Street. One times green silk dress. Yeah, that's it for sure.
This is T. Tarleton, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Alright. Well, we got a location. We got the lady's home. Maybe there's something there. Such as, I don't know, more clothing? I don't even know, guys. But it's, well, it's what we got, so what's wrong?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
I would actually need to go over the case notes. I just prefer not to have to drive.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling.
She wasn't wearing a wedding ring.
And it's usually correct.
And there hadn't been signs of one being removed.
For once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic type show a particular disposition.
What? What? Anyway, look, I don't think she was married. I mean, she could have been, just the wedding ring might have been less forcibly removed. Well, it looks like there's a man there. Well, let's get a knock on the door so we can find out. Hey, bros, what's up? I heard you like rowing, bros? Oh, there's 2 kids as well. Okay, maybe she was married.
Yes? Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
Okay, I guess she was married. Rusty's just a good detective,
You have
there's no two
someone who
ways
can
about
look
it.
after
Yeah,
your
pretty
children,
much.
Mr. Tarleton.
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
Calm down, bro.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
And we totally do think that you did it, by the way, because fucking Rusty's razor, man. Rusty's
Stay here
razor.
till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton?
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy. His daughter is like a professional.
You got nothing to hide.
I don't even know, that was kind of weird.
You want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a suspect.
Baron's
Check if she
bar.
was a regular.
So we got a matchbook for a bar. For some reason, the matchbooks are always kind of important. I mean, not always, but a lot of important matchbooks seem to turn up. What's this?
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
We got here.
Probably nothing.
Okay, if you say so. You're the detective, Cole. This looks like a normal kitchen. Dirty clothes. Any bloody clothes? Oh, here's her handbag, woman's handbag.
So she went out without her handbag?
That is kind of suspicious, yeah. So what we got here? We got lipstick.
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Yeah. That's true. Alright. Right. Okay, no, there's nothing else to this. For some reason, it said press A to further investigate an object, so for some reason I thought maybe there was something more to that.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Yeah, I don't know, that's weird that she didn't have her handbag. They went to a party. Well, I mean, we don't know what happened after the party. Ah, men's work boots. What size? And all covered in mud, too. Size 8.
Can match the impression to the crime scene.
Covered in mud. Interesting, interesting. Wait, hang on a second. Why is this shirt so wet?
Lars was out in the rain last night.
It's a jacket. Whatever. It's wet. It's moist, and not in a good way. Unlikely to be anything back here. Oh, what's this? Is this just trash, or seriously, what is this crap?
No good to me.
Yeah, but I mean, what is this stuff? Even if it's not relevant, that looks like a fishing lure. Oh, okay, so it's a lure, and the other thing's part of a fishing rod. Okay, kind of weird to have that just chilling there, but whatever. Doghouse. That's not important. They don't seem to have a dog though, which does make that a little odd. I wonder if there's anything with the boat worth noting. Ah, he's got braided rope.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Next case, where's the pole for the fishing reel? Yeah. The case of the missing fishing pole. To be honest, I don't really want to find this guy's pole. Okay, we found his hose though. Maybe his wife was planning to leave him because of the hose. Or the fact that his pole was missing. Lots of reasons. Okay. Well, that was worthwhile. I mean, there's a lot of suspicious things about this gentleman. This whole situation. Is there anything else
I'll
in the
be out of
house?
your way momentarily, ladies.
We got here a model of your own boat. What an egotistical asshole! I don't know, guys. I'm just assuming. I mean, who's a model of their own boat? You can just go outside and look at your actual boat. We got here a little golden
Not much help.
thing. Apparently unimportant. I don't really think the little girls would have anything in their bedroom relevant to the case.
Doesn't look like anything.
Temptations. Some kind of candy. Alright. Anything in the bedroom. Another matchbook for the same bar. What about this picture? Why is it face down?
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Yeah, him and his wife, pictures turned down. Can't further investigate this. I wanted to kind of check in the back, see if anything's written on the back of the photograph, but can't do it with that. Alright. Another handbag. How many handbags does this woman have?
Don't think this is anything.
Apparently, at least 2. Alright. And only one of them is important to my case. The one with her shit on it, I guess. Alright, I think I found everything I'm going to find here. Found a lot of stuff. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable with that. Let's have a chat, Mr. Husband Guy.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Okay. Let's talk about your last contact with your wife.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
So your wife didn't come home with you? He looks pretty, like, straight up. Like, he doesn't look sus at all, so I'm gonna go with truth.
Why did you only report your wife missing this morning?
I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
That was wrong, apparently. My wet jacket. Yeah, derp. That would have been a good thing to go for. This guy's a good liar. His face. I trusted it. All right. Well, screw that up. Let's talk about your alibi, Mr. Lars.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Oh, so your wife left the party. See, now you look kind of suspicious. But when you were straight up lying, so you were over at Bobby, she said she was bored and decided to leave. I don't think I have anything. The fact that the handbag is here is kind of sus, but I think I'm going to go with doubt, not lie for this. It's one of those. I think I'm going to go with doubt.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar.
Okay.
She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Alright. Possible suspects. Let's go with that.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
That can't actually possibly be true. I mean, there must be at least one person who didn't like her. He just looks kind of sad, though. Like, I'm not sure if putting pressure on is the right way. Maybe you want to kind of tease it out of him. 12.3% of players chose the correct answer after using the intuition point on this question. So let's go ahead and not do that. I'm going to pick truth.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
Nope.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
That's not true. but I don't think I have anything to prove that she was unhappy at home, so maybe left out.
Spill it, Terrelson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrelson.
That could have gone
We
better.
need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. We could break the husband's story right now. Call in, get some uniforms dispatched to check out his alibi.
Yeah, let's do that.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks for your help.
Alright. Yeah, that definitely could have gone better, but
Appreciate your time, sir.
I don't know, the wet jacket, the muddy boots, it's not enough. I mean, there's no weapon or blood, and there's not really this sort of a motive. He says he came back, paid the sitter, and went to... I don't know, it's hard to... But that's probably bullshit.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
The painter from TV with the fro. I don't know anything about that. Okay, I guess I'm going over to the bar to check out the bar where she would have gone to go dancing.
Thank you for listening to KTI Radio, serving California and the West Coast with music and variety. Are you removing film and using Devil Gleam removes film and floats it away.
I don't even... What is that? Am I gonna look at it right now?
Choose to Devil Gleam. If you're using the same
Anyway, let's go over to the bar. Maybe somebody there knows what happened, or has, you know, some kind of evidence to contribute.
Ask the druggist for Devil Gleam today.
I'm pretty pro at driving, guys. Don't even worry, I got this.
KTI, a member of the American Century Broadcasting System.
Baron's Bar.
Running.
Hey guys, what's up?
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This is about Teresa
Whoa,
Terrelson.
you just know?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Okay, so that shoots the husband's alibi right down. Like, as soon as he left the party, we know he didn't just pay the babysitter and go to sleep. Okay, last contact with victim. Let's start there.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
No reason to doubt that.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
That's one heck of a Sunday.
Alright, so we got the cab number.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
So we can find the cab. That's good. That's a start. Tell us more about the cab.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
I kind of want to go with doubt on this one, but yeah, I don't know. Something about the way he answered. I think he might know more than he's letting on.
She was murdered, Benny. Brutally murdered. If you like this lady, you should give us something.
You telling me I'm not cooperating? Watch it, pal.
I didn't say that. Okay, fine. Tell us about the suspect.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Okay, now you're definitely looking sort of thoughtful, like there's something you don't want to say. This one's definitely going to be doubt.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other men?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
The other guy is Norman Bates. I think he's at Darcia, but nobody goes there anymore, so I'm not sure.
This is Bates?
Dorcia. Dorcia.
That's him.
LAPD.
Damn, fucking up my
Don't
American
make me
Psycho
chase you,
reference.
shitbird.
Oh.
Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Why you running, bro? Get back here!
Come on. Got a ride. Get in and drive. I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Did a random civilian just give me their car so I could chase this guy? What a badass dude. And then I crashed into a tree immediately.
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust
Carl,
get
I'm
away
kind of a
from
jerk. Alright, get back here, guy, bro.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the victim.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason,
What the
they're
fuck?
sticklers for routine.
What the fuck? No! No, I'm gonna lose him! I'm gonna... Phelps, you need to resource another car, quickly. I didn't mean to get stuck on that fence, guys. That wasn't part of my plan.
Get after him, Cole. I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Alright, this time, it's all gonna be fine.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Calm down, Rusty, we got this.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the victim.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Get back here!
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road. Alright, got you.
No shit, we got you.
You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this?
Oh no, you really don't, at all. Tell us about your contact with the victim, Rich.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
I don't really want to lay a sailor. Wow, that's a weird face.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
Alright, let's get your full account of the movements.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
Either he knows more or he's kind of constipated. What do you guys think?
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness.
Oh, good. Cole just pulled a cop out of his ass again.
Richard here knows the drill.
Okay, apparently we should use the telephone for some reason. Oh, right, gotta get an APB out on that taxi.
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
Yeah, I am the cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases. I'm glad you recognized me, bro friend.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly.
Cool.
Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks, man.
Alright, so we got that. Can we go back to the hobo place, or is that... I guess we're going to Central Station to interview like 700 people. A bus drove past in the cutscene game. I don't think she got off it. Game in chat is confused because he's saying that the victim got off a bus.
You're behind the wheel.
Which might have been what happened, but apparently she took a cab. That's the information we have.
Old empty bed.
Maybe she did get off the bus. Anyway, so we got a lot of suspects, or not suspects. He?
Thanks.
The seaman.
What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Alright, well, let's go investigate this seaman.
Parker.
You saw her get off. Oh. Some flare shit there. Alright, now let's go. Let's go talk to this dude, bro guy. So, hey man, what's up?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble, that's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
Let's start at your contact with the victim, Broseph, buddy friend, U.S. Navy able seaman.
You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Seaman?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
And then you left with her. If you start to get off, it's entirely likely that the seaman's involved. Yeah. Do I have something like to prove that he left with her? It's still weird that we found her handbag, but what exactly did he just say? Yeah, sure, we had a couple of drinks. What does it say about the cab? I think I'm just gonna go with doubt. Cab reported as picking up Teresa Terrellson and male companion. Let's ask the community here. They're in doubt. Okay. I could have gone with lie, but I'm gonna go with doubt. That's what the community says.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
Okay. What happened with Bates?
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
Do I have, like, is the incident in my evidence here? No. So, doubt.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup.
What an
We're
asshole.
holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Okay,
And it
cool.
looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Oh, really? Well, let's go find out about this hoboss. Time to return to the hobo camp, I guess. Let's roll. Need to roll super fast by going the wrong way. You can drive, Rusty. You're drunk enough to go super fast out and get there faster than fastness can fast while crashing into everything. And that's exactly what we need at a time like this.
3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hook. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, we have Lars Carrollton picked up.
11K, roger.
God damn it, Rusty. When will you learn to drive? Apparently not today. Alright, let's see if we can find our hobo. Why did you bring the shotgun, Rusty? Whatever, it couldn't hurt. I mean, it might hurt, but probably won't.
LAPD.
Oh, they're closing the doors behind us. That's not good.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have.
No, that wasn't actually. Whoa! Holy shit! Okay. I don't actually have a gun. Mortal Kombat! Hey, bro, what's up? Whoa. Ow! You got a little fight in you, don't you, buddy? Get up, I dare you. And then he did. Toad.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Holy shit, guys. I arrested Stalin.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Oh yeah? Did the Japanese put you in jail? Oh, they did? And it was way worse than our jails? Oh, well, whatever. You're still going there. If nothing else, you're picking a fight with me. Missing morphine. Well, now for a slight diversion from the main story.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories.
Yeah, they're gonna polish something.
Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
Oh no, Ryan. Oh no, that's terrible.
We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem
Revolutionary.
is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
Why not? Sounds pretty awesome. Just do that. Wait, he could do that in the war?
Negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Yeah, Sheldon. Jeez. Anyway, now to look for some evidence actually relating to our actual current case currently that is actually relevant to our investigation at the time of the present. Hey, fuck you too, whoever just yelled at the charge. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Nothing relevant to do with the sink, apparently. What do we got here? Let's see, what do we got here? Photograph. From the war. Maybe if no. Well, that's our suspect, so we already knew he was in the war, though. Wait, is that the victim's handbag? No, but her handbag was in her house. What the fuck is this, then? Just a coin purse. Crystal ballroom ticket.
Doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Maybe it was hers. Oh, wow. That's not suspicious at all. That's like the opposite of suspect. That is the anti-suspicious.
Better to match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
That couldn't possibly be evidence that this guy was somehow linked to the crime. Not even remotely relevant. We'd move on now. As far as I can tell, there's nothing else to look at in here. But that's some pretty damning evidence. Might not be enough, though. We don't have a motive or anything for this guy. Are those TT initials? I actually thought it said LL. It was weird, but TT would make much more sense, but...
You can't do this!
It's always possible I derped and I actually failed to read again. I'm not going back. Fuck that. Alright. Well, I guess all we gotta do now is go back to the police station. We've locked up a bunch of people. It's gotta be one of the people we've got there. I just have to go back, interview all the suspects, and decide who I'm gonna pin this on. Honestly, I'm not sold that any of them actually did it.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession that we can charge her mom with murder.
Yeah, it's pretty bad quality when I live stream because my upload bandwidth can't take it. It'll be in much higher resolution on YouTube. Local recording is a lot higher quality than what I actually send out across the stream.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to
Going this way.
I want to put him down in 1 round.
Okay, you're the boss, I guess, Rusty. I feel like taking charge.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Which way are we going? I guess we're going this way, okay. Who we got here?
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Yeah. It's absolutely okay to knock the quality though, Ryan. I'm honestly not really that happy with the quality of the stream. People say it's okay, but I mean, yeah, that's sort of the best I can really say about it, is that it's okay, I guess. But, whatever. I'd stream in higher quality if I could. I cannot. Alright, he doesn't have a motive, that's the thing. Well, let's talk about his contact with the victim, because we do have some evidence that he made contact with her.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m.
So she did
Why
get off a
you take her
bus.
up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
I please where I go. Which hill? I mean, I don't have any kind of, like, hard evidence to do with this, but I'm gonna go with doubt, because he's a total asshole.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Well, that's a confession right there. That's, I mean, it's not necessarily a confession to this specific murder, but it pretty much is. Yeah, this guy's going away for this, for sure. No doubt.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrelson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
Stuart Ackerman,
Well,
I'm charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
Opening shot on that one.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach.
Fucking communist.
Maybe
What?
Poet 3's of Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
It's true, Ryan. Something's not right, though. I mean, that guy definitely belongs in a jail cell, but there's something more to this, I think. There's something more to all these cases in homicide. Whoa, what the shit? Game, set, game. 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 Game, calm down. Okay, everything's fine.
Across America, Louis Armstrong.
Ah, the jazz room.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torch song when I'm burning.
Okay, that's going to be the end of that video, folks, on YouTube. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, Troubletcat out.